options there. What is that only my entry on party business or whatever it is? Yeah, I need to know that by heart. Oh, we're live. Woohoo. Okay, so today we are going to be, me, I suppose collectively, me, myself, and I, so it is a we. I'm going to be making lemon. I haven't tried a lemon. I got this lemon. This Goodman's lemon. It's made here in Texas, so I thought I'd support my Texas friends. So, sugar is already on. Got my citric already measured. So we're going to do it a little bit different than we did yesterday. And I'm going to try and only do the citric in what I'm going to have be white. And then I want to circle the whole thing in yellow, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. It kind of does what it kind of does. I'm finding it's a lot like resin. You have intention, but sometimes it just gets a wild hair somewhere and the whole thing goes crazy. So let's make sure we got our cameras ready for you. We've got our overhead camera, which I haven't touched since yesterday when I started the live yesterday, and it's still kind of kittywampus. And you know what? We're going to work with that, because if I try and fix it now, it'll be 5 minutes before it's fixed. So I did set it up a little bit different so y'all can see the pot, because I'm doing only a small batch. I'm only doing a 4-pound batch, which used to be big for me. I used to do like 1-pound batches or 2-pound batches. And then we've got the side cam, which is upside down. Well, that's interesting. So let's fix that. Why is it coming in upside down? All right, well, we're just gonna flipper dipper do. Probably because I put it on the charger and I really didn't pay attention. I just wanted to, there we go. Okay. And we are going to go back to, there we go. Double click because I did the wrong things. There we go. And then we go here and here. Oh wow, that's a big thing. Hang on. There we go. I bumped the wrong camera. You get to see all my mess back here. I think this space is like 10 by 15, so I have a lot of space. But it's kind of like having a baby. You only have so much space until you run out. There we go. You still see my mess, but we can work with this at least. Okay. So let's see what our temperature is at here on the candy. We're at 242. So let me get a drink. And you know what? This is what we're going to do. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but maybe. Let's see. Swipe to unlock. I don't remember my password from my old phone. There we go. Because one thing I noticed is I get kind of chatty. And I just wanted to have some music playing. But my battery is almost dead, so that's not going to happen. Never mind. Okay. So I got some this lemon yellow, because we're doing lemon. And I got the the flavor oil already already ready to go, and my citric acid is over here, so that's ready to go. There's my little sifter guy. I'm gonna move this rag out of the way. Actually, I'm gonna rinse this out in a minute. Wow, you can smell the lemon already. That's gonna be interesting. And there is something on my glasses. So let's fix that. And I got my gloves already. They're up in the corner over there. And I need a sticky stick and a scissors. All right. So I got a sticky stick and a scissors. I got 2 sticky sticks. Let's put one back. There we go. And I need, this is already silicone, but I just because I'm me, double up. Let's see what else. Oh, I was going to see if a little bit of oil would help with it sticking, because I'm finding that this things with citric acid in them stick a little bit more. You're not supposed to use oil with silicone, but this is an inexpensive IKEA silicone mat. I think I paid $7 or $8 for it. It's very inexpensive. So if it kind of starts ripping or whatever, it's not a big deal. Wash it up and bring it to the art room and use the leftover chunks for when I dry paintings or resin or whatever. So there we go. And I need to go do the hook. In fact, you know what? I don't even have the lights all up in the kitchen already. Let's turn the lights on. There we go. And then there was light. Okay. Got the hook. We are ready to rock and roll. We're at 254. Let's do a little oil on our wheelie gig. I should really look into getting a GoPro. Oops, a daisy. I thought about it, but I just haven't really, I don't know, maybe, because I could put the GoPro on my head, just put a hat on, and then put the GoPro on the bill of my hat, or whatever, you know? So that way y'all can see what I see. I don't have to have that thing pulling the baby hairs out of my head. Okay, I need a screwdriver real quick, because this guy wants to come out again. So I'm going to tighten him up, maybe. There we go. Now I'm going to wash my hands. Again, so I'm going to mute my microphone so you don't have to listen to that craziness. Hang on, I'll be back. Okay. We got all hand washing done and everything's greased. We got it lubed, properly lubed. We are at 271 and I wanted to show you real quick. Excuse me. So these are the ones that I cut. Oh, where's the camera? These are the ones I cut on camera, or on the thingamabob, the cogwheel. And then these are the ones that I cut using the choppy chop. Now, I think I figured out why they splintered like they did. There's a couple of things that I did that I need to do differently, but much better than in attempts past. So these are going to go out when we're at markets. I'm going to have all the different flavors that are new. I have them in a bundle, and I have on the website there's a membership, and if you buy into the membership you'll get those get free samples. So that's what I'm going to do with those. And I'm going to do with the lemon ones. And then tomorrow we're doing tangerine. And then Sunday we're doing root beer, because that was my daddy's favorite. That was one of our things. We'd go get A&W. So it was always A&W root beer when we went. So, and Dad loved root beer barrels too, the candy. So that's what we're doing. I don't know if we're going to do a live on Monday, because I'll be at the Artisan Mercantile on Monday. Maybe I'll do a live from there and just kind of go that way. Anywho, let's go check our candy syrup. We are at 292. So we're almost there. We're going to bring it up to about 310. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to do. That is a sample that I set aside for me to eat last night, and I didn't I didn't eat it. I ate it. It's just I didn't eat that particular one. Trying to think. So the website has been launched. I don't have pictures for everything yet, but I'm working on it. Tomorrow will be a major candy making day for me. We're going to do the live stream and play with tangerine, but then I'm also going to be making some peach to go along with the green apple and the cherry that I made last week. And then there's a couple more things. Oh, the super duper cinnamon. Oh, maybe I should do that on a live stream. I could do that on Tuesday. Let's do no, because I want to bring it up on Monday. Maybe we'll do it Monday morning, like crack of dawn early for me. I don't function real well until after I've had my caffeine. So it gets to be where there's too much blood in my caffeine system. Anywho, let's see where we're at. Oh, sweet. We are at 308. So I just turned the heat off. I need to be reminded to go get the what's it called? The thingamabob. Why can't I think of what it's called? It's called a thing. And that other thing. Why can't I think of what it's called? It's the thing that holds my phone so I can wander about. Oh, my Lanta, my brain.
Your gimbal?
Well, it's like a gimbal, but it's not a gimbal. It's a...
Oh, your little chest.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like the instant switch pod. There we go.
Oh.
Ooh. Brain damage, I'm telling you. All right, we need a spatula, which is still got a little water on it, but that's okay. Try this off. Do. All right. I want to wait a little bit. Where did my little, there it is. I'm like, I know I saw it. I put it over here. So we're going to test and see how hot we are. Yeah, we're still at like 280. Which, yeah. I could always use this guy again. So I don't think those ray gun ones work all that well when ray gun, infrared, that's what they are. Infrared thermometers. I'm having words that are just not wordy. Okay. I want to let this cool off just a little bit. Because I don't want to cook off all the... That's the thing with extracts. You got to be very careful with them because they do cook off. And I'm wondering if I want to do it in the pot or if I want to do it on the pad. I'm contemplating things. The outside is just as hot as the inside, and I'm going all the way down and then I'm lifting it up and then holding it there for a moment, and that's how I get an accurate read. Because displacement, it's hard to see. It's kind of cool how it happens though. It's kind of fun to watch. So this is right now at 312, and I don't want to stir too much. But yeah, I've been going higher with the humidity being higher, because right now the humidity is really high outside, and so the air conditioner only brings it down so much. And where we're sitting, before I boiled water in the kitchen, we were sitting at 50. Now we're at 52 or 55. Excuse me. I can read a thing. All right. I'm going to take this off. We got it down to under 300 for the most part. So here we go. Oh, I'm standing as far away as possible. Because yesterday it was like shabam, right in the face. Look at all the bubbles. Now extracts sometimes have water in them, and that's why I wanted to add it in the pot, because then it'll heat up and remove the water. And I use the same amount of extract today, the lemon extract, that I did with the lime extract yesterday. And I have another lemon extract, but I think I'm going to use that one because it has ingredients, like it goes alcohol, water, and then the lemon extract on that one. And this one, at least water was the third ingredient, so there's less water, more oil. So I'm going to put that. Let's do this. I want to put this down for a second because I want to get my gloves on. And I'm using these are my large Wahoo gloves. Oh, they're number 9. So, I love saying that, Wahoo. That's so much fun. See, I wish I was left-handed so I could do the fancy reveal pour. But that's why I wanted the switch pod. It's because that way I could put the other camera on the other side. But tomorrow. Because we're going to go to Home Depot today. Because we've got some home projects to do. I've got some projects for the for markets. Because we just signed up to a 4th of July market. And then we're going to sign up for Plug Hub again. That was an amazing event. It was crazy because it was raining and the wind was like 50 miles an hour. And I gotta wash these shoes. All right, let's get this off of there. I think I'm just gonna color it. We're just gonna do it old school, or old school, the way I'm used to doing it for now. Because tomorrow we're gonna do tangerine, and that's another oil, not a flavor oil, but an actual natural oil. Because I want to do citrus sours, but I want to do it like lemon and lime and tangerine and the yuzu one. Okay, so I just want to move that so it goes over the candy. There we go. And then I'll just add the yellow after we mix it in. Okay. And we're at about 260, 250, depending on where we're at. So this is cool enough to add our citric and not have it burn. One of the things I did do is I took the citric and I put it in the grinder by itself, just the citric, and then I put it in a container. So that's what you see clumping up in here. I just find it's better if it's fine. I had better luck with it. There we go. Whew. So it kind of dissolves into the candy. So we'll just sprinkle this. There's a few crystals, isn't going to hurt. All right, now we're going to take this and this. I'm going to let it sit for a minute because it's really hot and I don't have my gloves on. All right, I need a drink because all I can taste is citric acid. Give me a moment. Okay, I feel better. It's like I sucked on a lemon there for a minute. All right, let's peel this back. See, now that helped. That's epic. So we're gonna fold this back over like that. All right, let's change camera angles for you guys so you can kind of see a little better what I'm doing here. See, it's sticky. It sticks to the, but the nice thing about these gloves is it peels right off. So, I don't want the edge. So what I'm trying to do is get the citric acid mixed in, so it doesn't defeat the purpose of doing the fine grains. There we go. Oh, you wanted to take a scoppy. No, a scoppy. Okay. It's still really hot, which is cool because that means we can move this out of the way. And I'm going to grab my little sill pat. That little guy. Oh, this is so much better. I don't know if it's just the silicone or if it's because I oiled it a little bit. I think it's because I oiled it a little bit. Oh, okay. Making mental note. Okay. Still real. Okay, we're cool enough. It's not sticking to my gloves. So I'm gonna pull a little piece here. Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, now it's not sticking to my gloves. I'm gonna put a little piece here. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. And I'm gonna take this and this. And we're gonna make this bright yellow. Okay, I'm gonna take the stick and work it in a little bit. Okay. It smells really good. I'm gonna let that cool in the pot. I don't suggest not using gloves. I have baker hands, so this is warm to me. Oh, that's such a pretty yellow. It's gonna be pretty. Okay. You know what I think I forgot to do? I think I forgot to turn my lamps on. No! Yep, I forgot to turn them on. That's okay. They warm up quick. Okay. I made this area a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay. We're going to go back to the overhead. And I'm going to put my blue gloves on. Roll this up. And I think we're ready to pull. Actually, yeah, we're going to put the blue gloves on because we're going to transfer this over to where it's a little bit warmer. Even though everything just got turned on, I hope. Let's make sure. Yeah, that lamp's on. That lamp's on. Okay, we got lamps. Now I'm going to take the travel camera. I call it the travel camera because it goes with me. We're going to put this over on the hook. Why are you being like that? There we go. Okay. All right. We're not going to work this one too much because I don't want it to get cold. But we're going to go over on the hook and we're going to pull it. I pulled my glove off. We switch to the travel camera. Oh, you're getting a lot of the wall there, but that's okay. Now this is a little tiny guy. Oi. I don't know what to do with myself. He's so little. I probably could have just pulled this by hand, but I don't want to do that. Whoa. Oh, hang on. Let's pull that off. Let's start again. I don't know, we're starting to get where I want you. There we go. Whoa. And I think because of the lemon, we're not going to get a true white. Which is okay. I think we're good. No, it's sticking. Don't let it get too hot. All right, hang on. All right. That's okay. We'll just let it hang out there for a while. It'll be good. I'll pull this over here for a second. Okay. Take this piece. Okay. I'm going to grab the travel camera. Give me a moment. I'm going to take these gloves off. Okay. I think that'll work. That'll work. Let's grab some little gloves. I think this will work. Oops. Oh, that one on the floor. That one can go in the house cleaning one. Oh, these are green. We don't want green. I gotta throw them in the wash. Oh, we're sticking. No! Okay. Okay. I need my scissors. Here we go. So what I'm going to do, okay, so I'm going to put this back underneath here, like that. I'm going to take these and stretch this out. He needs to go out a little bit more. Move that over. Now I think we're good. I'll put this over here for a second. Okay, put him here. Flip this over so they're both the warmest they can be. And then we can roll this up. You know what? We're going to leave this one just like that. That's okay by me. And then let's see if there's any air bubbles. I don't see really any major ones. See, that leaves it like a darker stripe. That's kind of cool. I'm okay with that. Alright, so we're going to take this end. Cut this off. Make a hole. Put it inside the hole. There we go. Okay. Put him down. this, put it underneath here. That's where my hot area is. Really? There we go. All right. Okay. Put that there. That. There we go. I botched that one up, but that's okay. Let's just break that off. Okay. I don't know why that's so loose today. Oh, I know why. Because it's going to be that way. Okay, this whole thing is broken now. Where's my scraper? Okay. There we go. I don't know what is going on, but we gotta fix it real fast. So, I'm gonna put these guys underneath here. Because this is still warm. This is hotter than this is, but you know. Okay, what is going on here? Watch me fix things on the fly. Why is that not coming out? Well, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna grab a different screw. Hopefully this will fix it. And then, okay. is not cooperating. So we're going to take, well, we were going to take this guy. We're going to go in at an angle. Maybe not. Nope. It's not working either. So, let's go back to the original. There we go. Hopefully we didn't screw it to the tabletop, but if we did, we did. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands and change my gloves. We'll be right back. Okay, now let me put this back together. Oops, this guy goes here. Now we should be able to do this. Whew. Are these gonna be soft enough? No. So, yeah, see. I'm just gonna bring this over here. I'm just gonna cut this. I think we might be able to get this one through. Let's cut this end off though. Or maybe not. There we go. Okay. Now that this is completely flat, let's see what we can do with it. to this side, it's hard. So I'm gonna put that down. I'm gonna push on his bum a little. And then we're gonna cut this right there. And we're gonna give him, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give him a fold. Because this is just sample anyways. Still want it to look pretty. I'm gonna give it a twist because I knew there was an air bubble there. There we go. So give it a twist. All right, now I'm gonna let this sit here on the heating pad, heat lamps, and then I'm gonna cover it so it kind of maintains the heat. We're gonna cut this guy. Into little bits, little bite-sized pieces of joy. If you like lemon. So, because I am under cottage food laws right now, I'm working towards getting a commercial kitchen so we can ship. But if you're local and want to try out these candies, you can find the information on Mama T's candies.com. And you can be part of our beta teas, is what we call it, our beta testers. So you would get the first chance to taste these. And I have a little profile that I'm working on for y'all to fill out. So that way I know if you're a sour person, you hate grape, or whatever. So that way I know what to send you. Because I don't want to send you a bunch of candy you won't like. This is about candy that we love, right? It's about creating our happiness, building our joy, one piece at a time. Okay, my hand's not gliding like it normally does. So we're just gonna push this back a little, cover him up again. And I'm gonna run it through here and cut this. Okay, let's leave that one there. This guy. Yeah, see, I love this because it's definitely a lemon flavored, because it's not a lemon flavored snow cone though. I don't know why that popped into my head, but all of a sudden I could hear Abominable saying they're lemon flavored. Oh, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, leave it in the comments, because I'd really like to know that my brain isn't alone in its craziness. All right, speed this up a little bit. What I really want to get before we even get in the commercial kitchen is a roller, a batch roller, because then this would stay hot. I could pull it, snip it, run it through. And this would go so much faster. There we go. Come on. Okay, fine. Haha, caught it. Okay. There we go. Well, that got all discombobulated. There. Oh, no. No. You're not supposed to be that way. That's fine. We'll make you into a star. Okay. Okay. Cut this one. And got a little kitty wampus there. There we go. All right, last piece. That was a trial in patience and perseverance and plain old stubbornness. Come on. I'm more stubborn than you are. Thank you. So, I'm going to grab one of these. So the sticks just break apart. So yeah, there's no difference. I mean, visually, there's really no difference between what I cut with the scissors and what I cut with the machine, except for sometimes I get pieces like this. I don't know if you can see. They're a little jagged. Oop, oop, there we go. So I just take them, kind of file them down. So we will do the taste testing on these and report back. Yeah, I gotta let the other ones cool down and then we can break them all up. I like how they're kind of frosted looking. There we go. So yeah, they don't drop like the other ones. You gotta kind of crack them apart. I usually put them in a bucket and they like break apart that way, but they're not like a drop. I have to tweak the gear a little bit. It's not forming them thin enough right here. So I gotta raise the plate. But I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I might just start from scratch. Because right now, batch roller is the priority. Because this still takes time, but it's faster than cutting them with the scissors. So, I'm hoping on one of our adventures we run into an antique shop and I find a candy roller in there, but I don't hold my breath. I just, wishful thinking. go. So, pretty cool, huh? All right. Take my gloves off. Give my hands a break. There we go. I appreciate you coming by. We'll be live again soon, so make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell, and that'll let you know when we do go live. But if you don't get that chance, make sure to watch the next video that pops up for you. Peace, love, and happiness, y'all.